I want my work to serve as a place of retreat, of rejuvenation. When people come home after their hectic day at work or whatever's going on in the world, I want them to walk in their doors and be like, oh, okay, this is where I live, this is my safe place, this is where, let's make dinner, you know, and sort of forget about the theatrics of the outside world. I'm Colette Cosentino. I'm an artist who lives and works in beautiful Santa Barbara, California, and this is my collection in collaboration with Schumacher. For me, the act of creating has to be something that isn't stifled by having to do it a certain way. I have to be able just to have it be sort of a subconscious or just an act of what is within that comes out, and then I'm pleased with it. If I have to draw something that is exact, you're going to be disappointed. So it was the year 2017, and I did not have a studio. I was creating little confectionery paintings at my dining room table, dreaming big, and this woman named Gina from Bon Fortune in Carpinteria reached out and said, hey, I'd love to carry your little paintings in my shop. Are you up for that? And I said, sure, of course, you know. I was just transitioning out of a job I didn't like, and I was trying to give my art a real go again. Meanwhile, I had been watching her on Instagram and noticed she was part of this thing called Lotusland. So Lotusland is one of the most impressive gardens in the United States, and I said, is there anything I can do to contribute? And she said, well, as a matter of fact, they're redoing the Japanese gardens, and there's a horribly ugly chain link fence that runs like 350 feet, and we have no idea how to cover this thing. It's outside. And she said, could you paint a big mural? And I said, yes, of course I can. So 28 days, I just rolled out all these canvases. I made this Japanese, magical, imaginary Japanese garden. And fortunately, the creative director from Schumacher, Derek Campanegro, came out to walk the garden one day and said, hey, this would make really great wallpaper. And my accidental career in making wallpaper panels was born. So the wallpaper panels in this collection definitely capture my painterly aesthetic and capture the details that I have in the actual painting, like brush strokes and paint drips and tiny little dot work that is sort of the icing on the cake. I love that Schumacher leaves my work alone for the most part. There are happy mistakes and imperfections, and I prefer to leave them that way, and I'm so grateful that Schumacher also finds the value in that, because I find that it makes the work more endearing, more human. It's an honor to have my work at a grand scale in people's homes. I mean, they're papering their walls with it. It's as if they're getting more of a fine art piece of art from me, and I love that.